Why? We're going to talk about Beetlejuice. I saw it yesterday. The casting, obviously, is everybody came back. Michael Keaton, um, Winona Ryder, um, what was her name? Kathy O'Hara. Um, yeah, those people came back to do the role. And then they brought some new people in, like Jenny Ortega and a few others. I don't know. Like they had, um, top of my head, they had Willie Defoe, they had Dave DeVito. We had a few people as like people coming in. It was pretty cool. Um, but no, this seemed like very much that we take the first one and we just want to expand the lore of the world of Beetlejuice. We want to just expand what Beetlejuice is and make it more. This is what the world's like. So you get to see like the police station, the clean market, Beetlejuice's business, like all kinds of shit you get to see. And then it had like the slapstickiness, which reminded me hella of the cartoon when I was a kid. um, yeah, it had a lot of slapsticky. Like you've probably seen the trailer. You draw the bomb um, on the wall and goes with his finger and lights it and goes and blows a hole into the afterlife, which is hilarious. And then they had some funny dance sequences where it was like obviously they just put the song and Michael Keaton's just lip singing, but it was hilarious how they did it. Tim Burton, I love Tim Burton for his quirkiness. Some people didn't like this movie, but I feel that's just because they don't understand Tim Burton's humor sometimes. So, yeah. Um, I'm not. I don't do spoilers as always, but I thought it was pretty good. Um, Nothing like the first one. It's a good sequel. I just nothing like the first one. The first one's always going to top it, in my opinion, because that was my childhood. Um, but I thought the plot was good. It was not trying to do what all these other sequels do, where it's like we're just gonna keep going with the story from the first one. In this one, it was just like let's do its own thing, which I enjoyed that a lot. That it was like it's a stand. It can be a standalone thing if it wasn't a sequel. It could have just been a standalone thing if it didn't want to be a sequel. But because it's Beetlejuice, it had to be a sequel. Um, the music I thought was good. The cat again, everyone coming back was good. Michael Keaton, Beetlejuice, that was awesome. That was the main reason I went to see that movie, because of Beetlejuice, and he showed me Beetlejuice again and brought back my memories. Um, the overall like plot, I feel was a little rushed because there was like the trailers showed this one villain and make it seem like she's the big baddie. Well, you barely Beetlejuice and them barely fucking interact, barely ever. It's like 5 seconds and then the villain's gone. But then they tried to shoehorn another villain in the middle of the movie, but they kind of just one and done it. Like it felt like Tim Burton had multiple ideas and he just said, "Screw it, I'm rolling with both the ideas as the plot." It made it seem like the movie was longer than it was, but it wasn't. I I guess maybe Tim Burton had plans for it to be much longer, and to have it more expanded with those two stories that he kind of sliced together. But it kind of ended with the main villain that they set up at the beginning of the movie towards the end to kind of just be like, oh yeah, her kind of thing. Oh yeah, she's dead now. Oh, okay, that was kind of whatever. But I mean, I feel Tim Burton made this movie to be as cheesy as possible, just like the first one, to make it as cheesy as possible. And I think some people might not like that as much. Some of it might have been too cheesy for them, but I liked it. Like I said, it reminded me of the cartoons a lot, and the fact that I could see like other stuff that was going on in the world other than just you go into the office and get checked into the dead. You actually get to see the cleaning places, the police station, like all that. Like William Dafoe's character was an actor, and now he's a cop, which was funny as hell. And like throughout the whole movie, he's doing like quotes for movies and like doing stuff in the mirror where he's trying to get his acting correct. or like when he's talking to like the police people and he's reading the script behind. It's funny. It's so funny. Like there's times where I was just laughing my ass off because like this is so cheesy, and that was like what I wanted from that movie. I don't know if you love Beetlejuice and you love cheesiness, slapstick movies that are like ridiculous and you're just gonna laugh your ass off because it's just silly. You're probably gonna like this movie, so go check it out.